Yo, 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 what's going on? We are here, DR Sports. Where the hell is Abby?
You're an absolute disgrace. You're a cheat.
Abby, you're an absolute disgrace. You're a cheat. She will be here, but she's not here yet. So anyway, I thought, listen, I'm just going to start. I'm going to go live right now, myself, ready to go. And we're going to talk to you guys because there's a few things worrying me. There's a few things starting to get on my nerves. There's a few things I'm looking at, yeah? And let's really deep it. Are Arsenal the real deal? That's the question today. Arsenal fans, I want to hear from you. Non-Arsenal fans, I need to hear from you because Arsenal fans are going to be a bit, how would you say, we can't call them deluded, but they're a bit excited. They're a bit excited. Again, we haven't got, there's only been a few games, but the way Arsenal are looking now, and the way they managed in their last game, the way they managed the last couple fixtures, Arsenal have surprised. They went to Spurs. If Abby was here, I'd be looking at her right now. They went to Spurs and they won. Yeah? The next game that they had to go in and do, they went to, what was it? Atalanta. They got a draw. Kind of lucky, let's be honest. But Raya's in form and Raya just done what Roy Keane says. Just do your job. He done his job. And then the last game, Sunday, the game against Man City. Arsenal, probably you want to say, before the player gets sent off, the better side. And then things get technical. So two questions as well. Arsenal, are they the real deal? And, have Arsenal got like a disciplinary issue? Because that's another thing we need to talk about. Like, I feel like they could be good. Imagine if Arsenal, and some people still want to blame the referee. I think Arsenal, you need to kind of look at yourselves. Let's be honest. But let's have an honest conversation. Let's have honest dialogue about Arsenal. That's how we're going to start. We will get into Rodri. We will get into Chelsea. We will get into the build-up. So you know what? Solomon and Steve, let's go. Let's talk to these Arsenal fans. Well, go on. Let's go. Bring them in. What's going on?
Hello.
Yo, what's going on? Hey, welcome.
This is how you control City.
This is how you control. Oh, no. I'm cut off. I'm trying to let me lead down. There you go. We saying this is how you control City.
Yeah, we have everybody against us, but this is how we control City.
But then let's get it right though. You didn't complete the mission. When you say this is how you control City, you park the bus Jose Mourinho style. It's okay. It's a tactic. But did you really control them, or did you just survive?
No, we controlled it. They were shit.
Oh, wait. What do you mean? Like, you remember you was under pressure, As soon as they scored, job done.
No, you mean the last minute goal or the first?
Yeah, I'm saying as soon as the player came off, they just attacked you. Attack after attack. Wave after wave, bro.
It was just over the bar. Nothing was on target. How many shots did they have on target in the second half?
But let's not act, bro. Kai Havertz and Timber did not even make a successful pass. What are you talking about? You lot were under duress.
Now, Havertz was just there for the shithousery. He doesn't need to complete a pass.
Okay, so when you look at this team then, I'm going to ask you, Solomon, as well. Do you lot believe then you guys are the real deal? Do you believe that it's like you guys are looking like champions?
Now, let me tell you something, KG. I said this. Can you hear me?
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, I was saying this. I said now people are beginning to understand, and forget about this. These things that have been happening. I cannot win. I'm not expecting a rival to kind of, validate us for what we have done. But KG, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
When the fact that you see Bernardo Silva, coming out, and Haaland, every of the stunts he pulled so far, City are rattled already. City are now scared of us, because if not, there's no point. You believe you believe you're the best team, right? You believe you're the best team in the land, right? Then break us down. We came to your backyard, we got the goal, and you needed time to. We had the lead. You were supposed to come and break us down. You couldn't. And yes, let me tell you something. They were lucky to get a point in that game at the Etihad. Can you imagine the best team in the line being lucky to get a point at the Etihad? We are better than them. We are winning the league this season.
Wow. Wait, are you because I'm hearing the killer is, even as a rival fan, we're starting to take you guys very serious. Even the fact of you've got some good players and you guys have scored, 17 goals? 17 goals from set pieces. That's dangerous now. That's dangerous. That's where you're a danger.
Let me tell you something. People are trying to twist the narrative of recent now. There's a new narrative now. Now we are now set piece. We are set piece FC. We are Odegaard FC. We are whatever FC. Manager is this. Manager is that. Fine, do whatever you like. But one thing I'm happy is because for that last game, it's now obvious that a rivalry has been born. A new rivalry has been born. And that is City against Arsenal. And I'm telling you, we just see how it goes this season. We are going to beat City to the title this season. And they are already scared because they have problem already.
Wait, hold on. Let me just hear you out. You're saying City are scared of you. Do you believe that, my bro? Are you looking... do you think City are now scared of you? They're worrying. I do believe a rivalry is forming because the way he went to the manager, Haaland went to the manager and told him, what did he say? Be humble. What did he tell him to do?
Stay humble. Stay humble.
Stay humble. Kendrick Lamar settings. Do you think now there's a rivalry? Do you believe that they are scared?
I don't think they're scared. They're City. They're not scared. But
tell me why they are not scared. If they are not scared, why are they rattled? They are scared because Bernardo Silva came out and obviously launched an attack for nothing. You lost. Why were you being a sore loser? You're being a sore loser. You drew the game. You were celebrating a draw. I remember last year they said we were celebrating a draw. Now they got a draw at their backyard and they are telling us we celebrated the draw. That they are swinging the narrative. City are scared, and I'm calling out all City fans that can challenge this. Should come here right now and tell me they are not scared.
Hold on. I need to give an update on what's going on right now. Hear the update though. I want to get you so you're up to date with what's going on and what these guys are saying right now. So apparently, because I'm asking the question at Arsenal, are they the real deal, yeah? And what we're hearing right now from the Arsenal fans, well, someone believes that Arsenal are scared. You can probably take a look and think who said Man City are scared of them. And then they're not in a total agreement. They're like, one is saying Man City scared, the other one's saying nah, but a rivalry is born. Do you believe a rivalry is born as well?
Not yet. I think there's a bit of needle in it, which you want to see for teams that are going at the top. But I
don't know who's phone.
Can I decide that at the end of the season? There's a little bit.
There's a rivalry.
There's a few things going on, but in terms, would you say it's now like full blown?
It's not. I wouldn't say full blown, but he threw the ball in his head.
Yeah, love to see it.
He threw. That is
needle.
And then after this, I don't even know how this guy keeps disappearing. He threw the ball in his head. I know, it's incredible. He threw the ball in his head. Then there was another thing that happened with the statement at the end of the game.
Yeah, but listen, like they City called out how Arsenal played, right? They called it out.
Yeah.
They called it. I think a rivalry was built over years. I'm not saying it's not there yet.
Okay, Abby, please. Abby, can I pick up on that? You said City called the way Arsenal played out.
Yeah.
Now let me tell you, even when City was playing Real Madrid, how do you expect a Real Madrid to go play at the Etihad? You expect Real Madrid 2 goals lead at the Etihad. What did you expect them to play? Did you expect them to go all gone out and start playing I-line for life? No, I'm not going to be in the Tottenham's league. I'm not I-line for life. I am not going to be blaming anyone. That is exactly the perfect plan. Even Real Madrid did the same against Manchester City. So, and we call Real Madrid the best team in the world. Habi, say something else. Bernardo Silva is watching.
Fernando Silva. Solomon, you're talking with chest, and have you gone early? Because this is very risky. We've seen this before. It's a long season. It could end in tears.
Look, KG.
Yeah.
You know when you've got balls. When you've got balls to call things out, you know. I'm very sorry last season I was like this last season. I expected us to actually do it last season, but we failed for one reason or the other. We just missed out a little bit. I was already expecting that to happen last season. But it didn't happen. But I'm sure this season, born the injury, born Martin Odegaard being injured, I don't bloody care. In fact, I'm even disappointed at the fact that I read this morning that Rodri is going to be out.
Huh? You said you're disappointed. What do you mean you're disappointed?
You're disappointed in what?
I don't wish. I don't wish bad on anybody, any player. I actually wish he's playing football because I know people are now spinning the narrative saying, "Oh, Rodri is out. Now you guys must." Whether Rodri is in or Rodri is out, Arsenal would have taken this league anyway because right now all points that we have dropped so far this season was just because of some of the stupidity of our players who decided to take themselves off the game. We should have won against City.
This is chess, you know.
Yeah, listen, I'm all for it. Everyone wants people to have chest, right? Nowadays, you can have all the chest you want.
I respect it.
I think it's just it's a long season. Let's just.
We're just getting there.
We're just getting there.
We have to get rid of him. I say get rid of him.
Yeah,
Let's get rid of him.
Also, I'd like to apologise. I've had a very, very busy morning, and I was in your studio filming a preview. Doing a combined
You're
11.
an absolute disgrace.
So I'm very sorry. We've been here, there, and everywhere today. This is my fourth show of the day. Busy.
Yes.
Busy.
I changed my day for you.
I know. I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Sorry, but some of it was for your own channel, so it's cool.
Wow.
But here we are. It's been a busy day. I haven't stopped talking. Honestly, I have not stopped talking this morning.
No, but we have to talk. We have to talk about.
I would love some water.
Let's talk about. Yeah, we need to get you some water. Let's quickly talk about Arsenal.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I called him out.
What did you call them out for?
What I called out for, because I feel like I've been very nice about Arsenal in the last couple of weeks.
I've been so complimentary. It's
very
really
complimentary. It's weird, right? Like we just need to just reset sometimes. Let's just reset.
But we have to say they're good now.
No. We can call them out. What I said was, I can commend you for the way that you defend. I can commend you for that. They're amazing at it. Unbelievable. And defenses will win you leagues, right? And if we're sitting at the end of the season and they've won the league and that point against City or the 3 points at Spurs where they've sat in and, let Spurs have all the ball, etc. If that wins you the league, then absolutely fair play. Thank you. And on top of that, if they come through this period of time where they've had no Odegaard and stuff like that, maybe that's how they needed to play.
Yeah.
But it's not a fake narrative that people go around calling them, Mikel Pulis and they're like Stoke. That's true.
Who's calling them Mikel Pulis?
I mean, the whole internet has been calling them.
That's ridiculous, though. That's hate, bro.
It can be hate,
nah,
but there are stats and facts that will back that
17. But ain't that good that they're scoring goals from set pieces as well?
Their XG is quite low. In terms of possession, it's quite low. And their argument, which I understand, is that, well, we've had 10 men in those 2 games. Okay, fine. But this is based on the whole season so far.
Doesn't matter, though, the way they score goals.
All I did was read out some stats.
What's the stats? Have you guys actually
I mean, I'll get them up for you. All I did was read out some stats.
All right. Well, what's the stats?
They ranked 17th in terms of possession, 16th in XG created, 17th in accurate passes per match, 8th for XG conceded, and 1st for red cards. So that's all I read out. They're just stats and facts.
Those are some damning.
There's
But
some
then
the
these stats tell the true story, though. There's one thing that we do have to say, and I want to ask Arsenal. We might even ask Danny when he comes in because
I can ask him.
We need to know about their just how they act. They're a bit. When aggression goes too far and they get these red cards and they're looking for someone to blame. That's a bit weird.
That was the point of the violin on yesterday's show because they're always trying to blame someone else. You know how we don't blame Mickey Van der Ven? We blame everybody else.
Yeah,
in
but
terms
the
of
players.
red cards. Yeah, well, let's be honest here. Whether or not they like the rule or the decision, they're red cards by the letter of the law. The letter of the law. They're sending offs. So Leandro Trossard, I thought, and I think most people thought, he actually got booked for the barge into the back, but it wasn't. It was about kicking the ball away.
Didn't we see someone do something silly like that recently?
Yes.
So you should have learned from it.
That's my point. So again, I'm reading you stats and facts and figures, which you might not like. You might not like them.
Let's
but
Danny.
I'm just pointing them out.
Let's ask Danny. I think it's a bit harsh that kind of Arteta Pulis though. That's crazy.
They're calling him the Paella Pulis. I didn't make that up.
Oh, that's crazy.
I'm just going with what the internet's telling me.
That's crazy.
Right.
How do you feel about some of the claims and some of the stats that Abby's reading out today? She's basically saying, look, like, you guys, they're ranking quite low when it talks about XG, you're ranking, and when you're number one when it comes to red cards.
Because all of your fans are up in my DMs today. They are slandering me. Yeah, but I'm just reading you what is there.
You're just reading the truth.
I'm just reading the truth.
All right, go on, Danny. You're off the floor.
So, first of all, I want to say, thanks for having me on the show. Obviously, you know what I mean. And first of all, I'm going to say, Abby, look. Shameless stats, bro. Shameless. How are you gonna talk about these stats? How are you gonna talk about these stats?
Well, I'll tell you what, Danny. If they were the other way around on Spurs, I wouldn't stop hearing about them. This man would be drumming them into my ears. So I'm just telling you what I'm reading on the internet. Why can't I relay back to you that, and we can have a little melee between us all and discuss it?
Look, all right, okay. I see your point, yeah, but this would make sense if you were talking about us against the Southampton and Ipswich, like a lower half of the team table, bro. You're talking about Aston Villa away, Spurs away, City away, like all
I can
these
only
tough
read you
games
the
we've
stats
had.
based on who you've played. Who else was in that? Wolves was in that, and who else did you play?
Brighton.
Brighton as well. I'm not saying
Bright-
you're having. I'm
some
not saying
tough
you haven't had a
games.
good start to the season. You have had a good start to the season. But all I'm saying is the way that I know Arsenal to play, right? And maybe this is why you're doing it, because you've learned from previous seasons gone by. You need to have another string to the bow. You've seen Conte do it, Jose do it. People call it out all the time for what it is. Sometimes a bit boring. Maybe because I've seen Arsenal my whole life play with the Henrys and the Lundbergs and the Pirezes and just this gorgeous football and not going away from what Arsenal are. Maybe I'm just seeing a different side of it. And I'm
There's
thinking,
Arsenal
okay,
fans saying they don't care. They don't.
and that's fine. They
They're
don't
saying
have
they
to
don't care winning like
That-
this.
That's fine. They can be like that. You know, there were times under Conte or under Jose where I probably said the same thing, and that's fine. Just for me as a fan, if I just need to know what direction Arsenal are going in. Are we going in a more complete thing that we're gonna try and win the league being a bit more pragmatic, or are you going to try and win the league doing it the old-fashioned Arsenal way?
Danny, what do you
Look,
say?
if anything, bro, I respect it because people in the past critiqued Mikel on being stuck in his ways and not being pragmatic enough, not scraping out results. This season, we're actually doing that, and it might not be the prettiest thing. I mean, 10 at the back against City, I can't lie. The last people you had on here, they were talking with a lot of chest, saying that, you know, we
City are scared.
100% should have won this and that. City scared. Bro, I'm surprised we even got a point. Like, I was watching that whole game, and yeah, man, I was gutted when the last goal went in. I was gutted, mate, because it was last minute of the game, last kick of the game. But like, what can you do, mate? It's the best team in the world, and you're playing one man down. You have to just try and defend for 90 minutes, for 45 minutes. Like, what are you gonna do? Like,
Is there a
Dark
rivalry
Arsenal.
building? Is there a rivalry building up? And do you agree with what? Because did you see what Ian Wright said? He called.
I did see
He
what
called
Ian Wright
Haaland.
said.
He called him a coward. He was really angry at how he responded. So two questions: is there a rivalry building? Do you believe Haaland's a coward? Do you stand with Ian Wright and what he said?
so there's definitely a rivalry building. I agree with that. Yeah, like there's animosity between the two sides. You can see that now. But I was not happy with him throwing the ball at Gabriel's head. I thought that was a little bit childish. I thought him talking to the manager with that much chest was a little bit childish. I thought he definitely should have got a yellow for that. I mean,
For talking to the manager?
no, for
Throwing the
the ball at Gabriel's head.
But
Like,
don't
how
you-
you
but
That's not even. You know what?
Come
Yeah,
on,
like,
man,
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah,
It's the
you lot are
it's
getting.
a last minute equaliser.
You lot are getting like. You lot are getting weird.
They
like.
couldn't find a way through. It's like there's this. You want to talk
It's
about
weird.
narratives,
No,
right?
I won't lie to you. Like, there's some stuff I like the shithousery of it.
Love the shithousery.
It was good. And
Where's-
you-
It's proper Barclays. That's what you want, the shithousery. You want to see a last-minute equaliser. Last kick of the game. He's thrown the ball at him and said, have that. He's petting your manager saying,
that was
stay
rude.
humble.
No. Hey, listen.
It's
No,
rude.
that's
rude, though.
rude.
That was
It's
You know what?
rude.
John
But
Joe
you
Shelby.
love to see the shithousery.
Nah, you
Sorry.
gotta get it right in it. Because Arteta's not won much.
Did you like it? Did you like it when Jamie Vardy's going like that against Spurs?
It
I
was
bet
brilliant.
you liked it then, didn't you?
It's brilliant.
So let's keep it.
No, but there's
That was
no,
brilliant,
but
to
Let's
be
keep
fair.
wait,
it
Abby,
consistent.
you had to understand, yeah.
Let's
There's
keep it
levels of
consistent.
people that you can talk to. You see,
Why
when
can't Haaland chat
no
to Arteta?
disrespect,
Why
no
can't
disrespect
Haaland
though.
why can't
no,
he
he
do
should
that?
be able to. But you see, when Vardy pointed at the shirt,
Yeah.
he's allowed to say that to you lot because of your situation.
And Haaland.
Now,
is,
Haaland, I believe Haaland definitely, it rubbed me the wrong way a little bit. Haaland should be able to telling the manager to be humble is kind of crazy.
why?
He's the manager.
So
Do you know
what?
how mad that is?
Haaland-
Saying to a manager,
Haaland's got
be
100
humble
goals
is
quicker
mad.
to- 100 goals.
So
and
when
the
is
quickest to
Haaland
it.
humble? Like,
But
He
Haaland
doesn't need to-
Haaland
wait.
don't need to be humble. Haaland is Erling Haaland. He's saying to Pep Guardiola, to Mikel Arteta, bro, stay humble. You've just parked the bus for 45 minutes and you thought you got away with it. And fair
I
if you
don't know
would've
where I
got away
stand.
with it.
Wait, we need a poll. I don't know where I stand.
I-
Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Then wait, I don't know where I stand
I'm
here.
fine with the shithousery. I'm
No,
fine
but
with
then
it.
because there's levels in it. Haaland being 100-goal scorer, yeah, should he be allowed to talk to Arteta like that?
He's won the Premier League back to back. He's won the Champions League. He can chat to who he wants.
He's a treble winner. But when John Joe Shelby spoke to Sir Alex, I was offended, and Liverpool were offended, and
Well, John Joe Shelby could
made
be.
him they made him
What-
apologize. They
Yeah,
made him apologize.
You're saying there's levels.
There's levels to
There's
who you.
levels.
So do you reckon Haaland is
Like when
above the
Lewis-
level to talk to Arteta like
Listen,
that?
don't get me wrong. It's rude. It's rude. But do I like seeing it as a shithousery thing in football? If you like the Jamie Vardy thing, then you got to like that as well. It all comes part and parcel. Who's crying over Haaland throwing a ball at Gabriel's head? It's funny. Like, it's part of football. And you want to see that. It's all too nicey-nicey.
I think
It's all
maybe
like, have
I'm
a
with
bit of
you.
grit.
I like that. I like that. I don't think it's been a yellow card, but I'm just trying to work out the levels and think maybe
You're
Haaland
telling
can
me-
disrespect.
Let me ask you a
Arteta.
question, right? Manchester Derby.
Yeah.
Last minute, you get an equaliser.
Yeah.
Last minute of the game, right?
Yeah.
And let's say Xerxes goes and does that to the back of John
To Pep.
Stones' head.
Oh. Well, he goes up to
You
Pep and
okay
says,
with
be
that?
humble. If he says to be
but-
humble to Pep, I'll say
Well,
Xerxes and
Joshua
move him,
Xerxes ain't done nothing. I'm saying if he throws the ball at the back of John Stones' head,
I'm wicked
you're
with it.
fine with that.
Yeah, brilliant.
So what are you not fine on?
I think it's the talking bit. It's literally the I think it's the talking bit is what I've got an issue with. Because I think like you can't talk to a manager like that, but he hasn't really achieved anything, so maybe you could. Like
Well,
I'm a
Erling
bit
Haaland has.
it's a because if Xerxes
Erling
went up to
Haaland has.
if Xerxes said to Pep, be humble, yeah, that's mad.
Yeah, but that's a different level. That's a different level.
But Haaland, so what we're saying is Arteta's a small boy for Haaland, and he could talk to him like that.
You're saying that
'Cause-
it's like teacher and student.
Teacher and student,
But the
yeah.
student's already won.
The student's already done his GCSEs. He's just coming to school for vibes.
Years above.
Yeah, he's just
years
come.
above.
Students already doing GCSEs, doing A levels now. You just come to school for vibes,
So,
like
look, for me, I've got nowhere. I actually really like the shithousery in football personally. Like when I say nicey, I mean like years gone by. You know this whole the Liverpool and City loving that they have with each
Yeah.
other. Like beautiful football. Going
no,
at
they
each
hate
other
each
for years.
other. They hate each other.
But in terms of the managers, in
Yeah.
terms of Pep and Klopp, love
was
it.
nicey.
I love having this bit of grit. How United and Arsenal used to be back
Yeah,
in the day. How Chelsea and Spurs are.
there's
How
shape,
United
there's
and
ingredients.
yeah, like there's things.
Something's happening. Something's brewing.
It's
Let me
brewing.
read some of the
It's,
super chats before we bring on our
this is
next
why I'm saying
caller.
the rivalry isn't there yet. It's coming.
No, I think it's with what happened just then.
Maybe now
It's
here.
here. With what happened just then, him going up to Gabriel. Wait, not Jesus was speaking to Haaland. They used to play with each other. They used to play on the same team.
I don't think
And
they were there at the same time, were they?
no, I swear there's some overlap. There's got to be overlap.
2 years. It's Haaland. This is Haaland's third season.
There's got to be overlap.
Gabriel
Was there no?
Jesus has been gone.
Is
2
there no
seasons.
overlap?
Don't think so.
Damn. 1 second. Let's quickly read this. Shay says, what do you call it? This is wait, hold on. Thing is, Arsenal don't let's start again. Thing is, Arsenal don't have the elite players Liverpool had back in 1920 season when they won the league. So, you know, C1 Kale said, City need fans for there to be a rivalry. Cold-blooded. Jay says, as a Chelsea fan, I hope you lot draw this Sunday. Ooh. That's talking about us. We'll get to that. There you go. Shay says, congrats to Ricardo on the whole.
Danny Ricciardo.
Is that
It's
F1?
It's F1, hon.
Oh, bruv.
It's F1.
Anyway, let's get on with this football season. Seems as this is going to be between the same 3 teams. Empty trophy. Empty trophy cabinets. You know, and they got Abby.
Oh, he's talking to me.
Cabinets.
Cool, chat to me.
Abby.
Cabinets.
Yeah.
My name in it.
Yeah.
Resourceful.
Abby,
Listen, Arsenal fans don't like me, and that's fine.
Abby,
You don't need to like
I
me.
never say you're rattled. You're moving a bit rivalry right now,
Well,
but
I can
heavy.
live rivalry.
Heavy.
Listen, I've been way too
Are
nice
you-
to Arsenal
wait,
for too long.
Really?
I have.
You've had a. So you're in your. Are you in your villain arc? Because I'm noticing
I
a
don't-
very strong Arsenal anger.
If you read,
I'm getting
if
Arsenal
you
anger.
hear what I'm saying, I've
Yeah.
given them the credit. They are unbelievable defensively. Set pieces, they're unbelievable. So maybe I'm saying I want more from Arsenal because of how good they've been.
Okay.
Maybe that's what I'm saying. Read in between what I'm saying.
Read in between the lines.
But all I will say is I'll call you out for the stats if they're there. I'll read them for you. Whether or not you won the game, drew the game, I'll call you out for
You
it.
know what?
Because they would do the exact same back to me.
They would.
They would. So hold
that. But what they
Hold
holding?
that.
They doing
Just
well.
hold the stat.
All right, cool.
Stop
yeah.
getting in my DMs with your little violins and, you know, it's long, guys. It's long.
Abby, what is going on
Clear the
today?
notifications. I've had a busy day. My phone has not stopped today. It's not stopped. Because DR are posting clips from yesterday and I've just got all these booners coming at me. I'm busy. I'm working. Guys, give me
Hey,
a
you know
minute.
what? When the Arsenal fans are
They
on
don't
it,
stop.
they can be pricks. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've seen it.
They're
I
having
know
full-blown
when
conversations.
they want to. They just
They
want you
want
to
me to-
believe that they're the greatest team ever.
They want me to believe it.
Yeah,
And I'm
I hear
giving you
it.
the credit. You've got a great team.
All
Go
right,
and win something.
Let's go. Let's keep going. War Eagle says Abby has nothing else about Arsenal than stats. Does she even watch football anymore? Ice G says, who's winning the mid-table derby on Sunday? That's very disrespectful. Darko, we're not going to high five for that because that's rude. We're not. I know
Okay.
we're in a mid-table off at the
Mid
moment,
off.
but let's not
I mean,
not
we're
do
all
that.
guys. Can we also just realize we're 5 games into the
Exactly.
season? I feel like this season's already been like 6 months.
Yeah.
It's been 5 games.
Abby, here's a fact for you. MB Marcus Rashford destroying the high line of yours on Sunday.
Highline.
Nicholas says, Abby, seriously,
God, lots
there
of
are
that.
many ways to win football matches. We won't play like that against other teams at home.
Okay.
This is City away, for F's sake.
Okay.
Here we go.
I'm
Ronnie
just-
Dodge says, Arsenal fans are unbearable.
Thank
Need
you.
United fans back at ASAP. Absolutely. C1 Chaos says, how Abby's more rattled than Arsenal fans? Laugh my ass off.
I mean, I'm not really, to be honest with you. You lot are just non-stop. You're peppering me.
We need
peppering
to
me for reading some stats out.
we need to move on. We need to move on, and we need to talk about Rodri. And there's going to be an
Yeah.
Arsenal fan here, but then
shock.
yeah,
Can we talk
because
about Rodri for a bit?
yeah, let's talk about Rodri.
Cool. Massive blow, and that is a big advantage to Arsenal.
Yeah.
It's big. That's like, you know how they were saying, they didn't have Rice for a game, they didn't have Odegaard. Rodri, De Bruyne. I know we spend periods of time without De Bruyne in the Premier League each season. That's kind of like a given
It's
now.
normal.
It's normal and how they function. Rodri for this season is huge. Huge.
I want to know what Man City fans think, but I don't know if ChatGPT has
Can we
worked
find
on
one?
that. But
Fancy
then
that?
I don't know if they've worked on that. But then now, really, Man City fans want to hear what you lot think. Liverpool fans, are you getting confident now?
There's a rumour that they might be going for Zubimendi in the January window.
If Man City,
Imagine.
if he leaves those mountains, if he leaves those
'Cause he
wonderful mountains that
wanna
he
leave the
didn't want to
mount- He
leave,
didn't want to leave the
if
mountains.
he leaves those mountains
Goes
and
there.
goes there,
Goes there.
no, not Zubi do.
Zubi do.
No, he can't.
Imagine that.
No, he won't be. Because guess that's the thing. I know where everyone's getting excited because City want City's demise in it. The charges, the court
Well,
cases
yeah,
started.
there's a lot going on.
Couldn't they even go out and buy a player considering
They'll find a loophole.
they'd
But
find
either way, look, Rodri is a massive blow. They've got an unbelievable squad. And also, like, you've seen Pep do Pep things in the past. Remember when he put John Stones in midfield?
That's why I don't want to get excited yet. But I don't want it to win it 5 times. So now I'm actually looking for a club that can rival Man City. I just hate the 2 clubs that are there.
Because you're a United fan, are you ruling out Liverpool from rivaling City?
I can't deal with a Liverpool winning the title. It's worse.
It's well fair because
It's worse than City. It's worse than City.
The rivalry's
I
not
can't deal
necessarily
with. I don't want to see. Let's. You know what? Let's see. Actually, because there's a lot of things going on. We were called out. We were called out because a fan called in and said, "My Joe is just talking about London clubs," even though we're talking about Man United and what do you call it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then
It's because of the United. It's because United fans will live in London.
why are you doing that
So
today?
sorry, it's just true.
Is that what you're on? All right, cool. Anyway,
Someone just said they're going to start watching this show if she's around. It's literally like our show. So okay.
you are on fire
just
today. Are
rattled-
you all right?
I've just riled Arsenal fans since like yesterday.
Let's bring in a Newcastle fan. Let's bring in Robert. Robert.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hey!
How are you?
Robert, again, because you're looking at the league kind of impartially because you don't expect to finish in the top 4, let's really get into, is that rude?
No, but I want to actually, I want to talk quickly. I know we're going to talk about Rodri, but I wanted to ask, as a Newcastle fan, that result at Fulham at the weekend, well, what's going on with Newcastle?
I literally see it as we got beat by Fulham, and it was a bad result, but still a long season.
Wait,
Still
so
very
are
long
you
season.
are you starting to lose hope and faith in your manager because there is a bit of a power struggle happening in Newcastle? He's talking about who brings in the players. There's something going on there. Did he turn down the England job? He kind of.
No, I think it's still up for debate, the England job. I've got a feeling that it's going to be one of those that they mutually part ways and he ends up at England.
Mm-hmm.
What say you?
I'm not disappointed. I'm disappointed at Eddie Howe isn't choosing his strongest 11 on paper, but Tonali's just come back from 10 months away, and
Get rid of him. The audio was crazy. Get rid of him. Sorry, man. I couldn't deal with it. It sounded like he's in Pure Gym or something.
Might be lunch break.
No, but that's ridiculous, man. I couldn't deal with it. I was listening to that and said, I don't deserve this. I don't deserve to hear that. Like, that audio was crazy.
It was.
I was trying my best, and someone like me with ADHD, I can't manage that because I was like, what song? All I was thinking about was, what song is that?
I don't know what song. I don't know.
You didn't know? Like,
no, it sounded like Wenger boys. Don't know.
you know what? Yes, I need to talk to this Liverpool
Come
fan
on, let's
right
get some
now.
Liverpool fans
Liverpool, let's go. Rodri's out. How does it help you, David?
They must be feeling like that. Feeling also.
How are you feeling right now? Because again, Liverpool, they surprised us. They had that bad result against Forest. Ever since then,
They had chess before that.
but AC Milan, I'm saying they've actually they've sorted out the wrongs. David, what are you saying? Rodri's out. Does this give you a better chance? Are you thinking about the Premier League?
First of all, name's Davin. Just to correct.
Sorry, my brother, Davin.
Yeah, it's I didn't correct you the last time I was on because I was too busy trying to cook you. But yeah, I'm not really. The Rodri thing is interesting, yeah, because I mean we've seen the stats, we've seen that City statistically tend to do better when he's in the team, but Pep is a maniac. He's going to find a way. I'm not going to look at this and just think, okay, no Rodri means a better chance for us or a better chance for Arsenal, because obviously Arsenal are in this as well. Pep is probably going to find a way. What I did remember, though, when I was thinking back earlier today, this injury kind of reminds me, it's not exactly the same, but remember when the year Liverpool won the league, Laporte got injured. Yeah. And Fernandinho had to be moved into defense. And that kind of unbalanced the team. And I'm wondering if it's going to be, something similar to that, in that, without, because that was Rodri's first season, I believe, for City. So he wasn't really the player that he is now, and he wasn't as important to them then as he was now. Fernandinho was still kind of their main six. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, somebody correct me.
So what, you've seen the excitement, of like Arsenal fans. Do you think it's a bit delusional from them to feel that, you know what, it's ours now? You heard the first caller, Solomon calling, basically said they're scared. These lot are scared. Man City are scared. We're the team. We're the team to worry about right now. Do you agree with that?
Saying City is scared is crazy work. That's crazy work. But I don't think they're wrong to feel the way that they feel. Because I guess in their mind, it's like they've gone 2 years when they've gotten this close. So they probably feel like if you keep pushing a team to the edge every year, at some point, you're going to topple them over. So I guess I'm guessing that's kind of where they're coming from, with the way that they're thinking about it. Do I think they're being slightly overconfident, though? Yes. But that makes it all the better for if they were to flop again. For them to talk with all of this chess and go on and on and on and on and on and on and on, and then in the end still not do it, we can look back and be like, you guys did all of this talking yet again and again and again. But as we see every season, the Arsenal Express is never late. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. I know Abby would love for that to happen. By the way, Abby, I'm all for your shithousery, by the way.
Thank you very much.
All for it.
All part of the game.
All for it.
We
can
need
say whatever you like every week.
This week we're on pure
this week, because we're getting close to our rivalry. We need to start talking about what's going on with us. But then now, are you Arnie Slot? Are you convinced? Is this the guy? Are you convinced? You got Chiesa to step in as well.
Gravenberch having a great season. Luis Diaz as well. A lot more consistency. 5 goals, I think, already this season. Are we writing Liverpool off? Should we really be looking at a top 3 race here, 3-horse race? Why can't you lot finish second? Why can't you lot beat City?
I think it's probably too early to tell, because I mean, last season we were in it up until the last couple months, so it could be a season like that again. We don't really know. I'm not gonna come out here and say we're gonna win or we're gonna finish second. I'm still gonna give Arsenal and City their respect, since they were the 2 teams who did it last year, and say that we're probably 3rd best. However, I'm not going to rule us out either. If our players can stay fit, because that was a problem from last season, and if the team can continue to build on what Stotts has been trying to implement, then why can't?
But why are you giving Arsenal so much respect when you're sitting second in the league? Goal difference. You guys have got the goal difference is 9. You guys are looking. You guys are second in the league right now.
Also, on top of that, like we're all talking about, we're saying Arsenal, and they've obviously got a lot of chest, and that's fine. But like we said, we're only 5 games in, guys. There's a lot of football to be played. There's a lot of twists and turns, a lot of injuries to happen. There's a lot more football this year as well with the different formats. So why are we saying it's just going to be between Arsenal and them? Why aren't we putting Liverpool in that argument? Chelsea have had a brilliant start to the season. Why are we not going to put Chelsea in the argument?
We're going to talk about that in a little bit.
I'm not saying we shouldn't be in the conversation. I'm just saying I'm not going to come out and say, oh, we should be the favorites now, or we are because it's just too early. It's like you said, it's 5 games. As it stands, it can go either way. I mean, at the moment we're second. A lot of talk has been made of Arsenal defense, but technically we have the best defensive record in the league. We've only conceded 1 goal so far this season. But I'm not gonna go there. They conceded 2 against City, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I'm just here for the ride.
All right, listen. You know what? Good call.
Good call.
Get rid of him.
Wait,
was it Davin?
Davin.
Oh man, I should have asked him again.
Send us an email.
No, because the email will still spell it the same.
Voice note. No, like
how do you say it? You said.
I think it's Davin. Davin. No, not Davin. Davin.
Hey, do the spelling. Just do it phonetically for us.
Like
Dahavin. Let's talk about us.
Let's talk about us. I was going to go for a sing.
I remember that. I know the song. Yeah.
Let's talk about us.
All right, cool. Let's go. How you doing? You're right.
Hi, babes.
All right.
Cool.
Rival. So it's not a rival. Yeah, sorry. Not really. It's not. We don't have a rivalry, but there is one for the show.
Sometimes a little bit spicy, our games. Like not like rivalry, but like there's been a few games which are nice, good. I enjoyed
there's been a few. Like. There's been the game behind closed doors when you smashed us. What was that score again?
6-1 was it?
That was crazy.
That was
mad.
Crazy.
I think a player got sent off. I was mad at that one. You could hear people swearing. We got a player sent off for no reason. Like it's annoying.
Yeah,
still.
He got sent off though.
Do you know what?
Lamella got him sent off. I'm very sure about that.
You know what? This fixture, yeah. Back in the day, like under Poch, madness. But it's a total different fixture. And this is where me and Flex's relationship started. Actually,
really on this fixture.
Yeah, when Jose was like, respect, respect, and he said there's more dogs in your team than it is in our team.
Yeah.
Then he left our team to go to your team, and he didn't do good.
But
with the same dogs.
The 6-1 was under Jose.
But I'm saying the Poch. Remember, he tried to play some midfielders. I think he played some midfielders in defense.
Poch.
No, Jose. When he was close to the sack. It's old school anyway. But this is when I met Flex and stuff. But we're here now.
Cute.
Yeah,
Thanks
and
for
you
the
don't
story.
have. Well, it's a good story. It's good to set it up, innit? We're in a situation now.
We just did a combined 11.
And who's in it? Let's quickly do it.
Well, no, we'll save that for United View. Head over to United View.
Head over to United View.
I think it was like we obviously disagreed on certain things, but I think it was fair-ish. Like fair.
Can we guess how many players your players got in?
We both disagreed, so it's.
How many players should you reckon should be? If we did a combined 11, how many Spurs players should be in?
6. Well, it depends.
6.
It depends on what you want.
Let's speak to the Spurs fan. Let's speak to the person. Let's speak to the Spurs fan. 6 Spurs players.
No, but it depends on the
6.
Wait until you watch it. Wait until you watch it.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Good to see you. 6.
But you have to wait and see the formation.
6.
What we did in the end, and it's up to you. We left it up to debate.
6.
Well, we left it up to debate.
I can't believe it. I can't. Let's go.
5 or 6.
Welcome to the show. How you feeling? Man United versus Spurs. What's the score? What's the score going to be? We're at home. You play a high line. We have players that can run in behind. Happy to run in behind. We had those players in Rasmus. We had those players in Ahmad. We had those players in Garnacho. We had those players in. We got players that can hurt you guys. But the floor's yours. What are you thinking about this fixture?
Hi Eddie. Hi KG.
Hello.
This fixture. All right. Come to sense of it, right? The past 2 games, right, we scraped through the Coventry game and then we put up a good show against Brentford. And we got to play Karabakh, right, away, if I'm not mistaken, in midweek before we meet up with you guys. And you guys have to play, I'm not sure you're playing in the Europa League.
FC20. We got FC20 tomorrow.
Okay, you're going FC20. 20 is nearer to Karabakh. I think Karabakh is somewhere in Azerbaijan or something like that. So let's see whether
it's at
Daniel.
home. It's at home this week though. Carabao.
Oh, is it? Is that home?
It's on Thursday
okay.
at home, which is good.
Oh,
We
that's good
get a
for us
bit more
then.
rest.
Okay.
We're playing tomorrow.
Yeah, we get a bit more rest. Yeah, we don't have to fly all the way because we ain't gonna pay for the private jets and all that.
Yeah, we're not paying for that.
Eugene, you know you ain't got no private jet money.
Yeah, we got no private jet money. Yeah.
This is
okay. Coming to the game. Yeah, coming to the game. Right. We have not performed well against teams who were top 10 last season, right? And usually when we go to Old Trafford, it becomes a bit of a bogey kind of situation for us, and it's a hoodoo, when Sir Alex Ferguson said what he said those years back, right? It's just Spurs and all that, so it brings back a lot of
it's not a happy month.
PTSD memories and all that, right? But the thing is, at the moment now with Ange, and we are building up a good momentum. Hopefully, we go there and we put up a good show, right? Hopefully, our attacks is going to click, right? And hopefully this, and hopefully that, and hopefully.
Well, you know what? Solanke
finally
finally
this season, right?
Yeah, see, I don't like how you started that.
Solanke finally scored.
I don't like this,
What
and
you saying?
I'll
What's
tell
wrong
you
with
why
that?
I don't like this.
No.
Sorry to interrupt you. This is why I don't like this narrative. He finally scored. He played 2 games this season. He was injured.
Finally scored.
But I don't like this narrative.
No, it's not finally. I mean, Solanke has started.
He finally
No,
scored. He played
Solanke has
2
started
games in the
his.
league.
Yeah,
He played 60 minutes. He played against Arsenal.
Go on,
and
Eugene.
this one.
Go on, tell us.
like
Wait,
it.
because Solanke finally scored, but go ahead, and I'll respond
No,
to that.
okay. Honestly, to tell the truth, right? What I saw in the Brentford game, right? I saw Ange adapt. The first time in so many games, right? He has adapted in the Brentford game. But maybe Brentford came out and attacked us, and maybe Brentford felt that they couldn't withstand our attack because they scored very early, number one, right? And then after that, we scored. We were able to get the equalizer within 7 minutes. So maybe Thomas Frank said that, okay, we can't withstand their attack. So maybe they went on their attack. So we were able to catch them on a counter. So that's how I think I saw Ange adapt. And hopefully when Ange gets to Old Trafford, he will adapt, right? And that high line, I'm sure he'll start playing with the high line, that attacking football style and all that. But let's see who gets that first goal. If you guys get that first goal, then maybe you will sit back and maybe Ten Hag will say that, okay, let's low block them, and we are not afraid of them attacking us because they might be toothless. But
we're really good.
to say.
We're a really good counter-attacking side as well. That's one. That's one of our strengths, really.
Well, again, a lot of teams aren't are fine, like Arsenal were, to let us have all the ball because they're saying, okay, we'll go and do something about it. I think this makes for quite an interesting game between the two of us because, again, like we've discussed in the past couple of weeks, maybe the results weren't necessarily going our way. But the performances, I think, if I take Arsenal out of that equation, were not particularly bad. Like the Leicester game wasn't awful. The Newcastle game wasn't awful. That we just weren't getting the results. So again, like you've just picked up a bit of form, Southampton.
Yeah.
Barnsley.
Yeah.
So, but you can only talk about the games you've just played.
Yeah. Do you know what? To go back to the Solanke thing, yeah. I was just saying he's had some big chances that
he
were
has
like
had chances, but it's
and
the
that's
word
when I
of
say finally.
At last or finally.
Because I thought there was some goals he could have scored.
I agree
even
with
if he's
you.
only played 2 games and stuff.
Agree with you,
there was some big chances they could have scored.
I do agree with you, but I have to say, like this narrative of finally or at last,
it's fair.
It's not fair because he'd only played.
You said you said the facts. When you was giving Arsenal facts, I didn't have anything to say about it. I thought they were nice facts.
But he hasn't played all 5. If he'd have played all 5 games, I'd say yeah. But he hadn't played all 5 games.
No, I'm saying the chances that he had, and now he's finally scored.
Yeah,
that's a true fact.
That's a true fact.
Shouldn't
but
be
I just don't think.
should be no
I think
problems
the
with
finally narrative is that he played 60 minutes against Leicester. He played in the North London derby where he actually had. He was actually okay in that.
Like Brennan Johnson's finally looking like he can turn back on his socials.
Oh dear! Don't go there. All right, don't go there.
I'm just saying. Look, I think he should. I think he should come back to social media.
Okay, KG. If you want to talk about that, right? Talk about all the missed chances you had against Crystal Palace.
Yeah, that's right. You know what. We should.
No, so we come to a game where it's football, right? We will not know until the day itself who will turn up, who will play the game. Right. So all I'm saying is, right.
So what's the score gonna be then? Since you're all clairvoyant, you got the hat on and that, you look kind of cool right now. What's the score gonna be? Yeah.
All right. The score, right. It'll be a tight game as I see it, right? And if we do have our flair, I'll say, okay, I'll put my chest out now, right? 2-1 to Spurs.
You know, that's the score I'm going with. 2-1 Man United. While we're here, just me and you don't get involved at the moment. We're going to quickly, actually, I'll do it with an Spurs fan. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. Let's bring on Ben. I want to do a light Combine 11, a real quick Combine 11, cool. And they're going to help us in the chat as well. Let's get through this. And hold on, I got some supers as well. Let's get through some of these supers still. Hold on. How is Abby more rattled than Arsenal fans? Love my arse off. I just read that one before. They're all wrong. Here you go. Rattled. But I'm not an Arsenal fan. Was funny. LOL. Here you go. KG, need another rendition of High Lines instead. I will be singing that. Song. I finished the song. I will be singing that if we win. Yeah? I will be singing that if we win. Here you go. Adam says, what do you call it? Abby is even more rattled than City players after the game. Literally someone give her a hug. Looks like she really needs it. Abby, they're seeing something.
I mean, do you know what it is? It's called people deflection. That watch. It's called deflection. I'm not rattled.
Adam doesn't have to deflect. Adam doesn't have to deflect.
No, he's an Arsenal fan, I can tell.
Don't even. Adam, let us know if you're an Arsenal fan. Here you go. Tell. Ronnie Dodge says, KG, thoughts on the 100K stadium and regeneration? Man United, 100K stadium.
100K?
Yeah.
Your 100K stadium?
100,000 seats. Wait,
100,000 seats?
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you were only spending 100,000 on it.
No.
Ah, well, big up to you.
Going to have a new roof. It's going to be brilliant.
New roof.
It's going to be brilliant. The new roof is going to be fantastic.
Honestly, check a trade. Good on you. Get that
KG, have you made a Europa song? There's already one already. Here you go. Abby, will Arsenal have more red cards than Romero? Clara Bitsy, when will we preview United for the mid-table battle?
We're doing it right now.
And bums of this weekend.
We're doing it now.
One day, yeah, I had a lovely thing for Chelsea.
Clara didn't show up yesterday.
She didn't?
She didn't show up yesterday.
You know what? Restraint. I did God there. Ben, Spurs fan, let's go. Oh, Ben. Ben. You look like there's chest. Ben, you know what? Like, I don't even want to be mean, Ben. I saw your face and I thought, Ben, you in your lifetime, yeah? What's been your proudest moment as a Spurs fan?
Probably a 6-1
lifetime
against Man U.
That's your proudest moment.
How old are you, Ben?
I'm 18.
Oh,
bro,
no.
You're not even alive for it.
So your proudest moment is a 6-1 in lockdown.
That's a lie. That can't be the proudest moment.
What is your proudest?
What about getting to the Champions League final? You must have been in school.
Yeah,
you got to live through that. You had a better childhood than I did.
Don't give him stuff.
Listen, he lived.
Don't give him stuff.
He lived through Ben's childhood. Yeah, is at least when Spurs were okay. You had Pochettino, you had Redknapp, you had.
Stop that, Abby.
I'm just saying.
Stop trying to let Ben.
Childhood than
let Ben do his own.
I had a tough childhood. I had Arsenal. I had Chelsea on my back. I had United on my back. I had nothing. It was when I was 14. I had one League Cup.
Leave him alone, Abby. I'm talking to Ben.
He's been spoiled.
He's been spoiled. Oh, Ben, talk about all the spoils. Talk about all the spoils.
Combined 11 or what?
Ben, don't. We can. That's a good deflection. You must be listening to Don Robbie. But again, give us another one. Would you say the stadium's probably one of your, what's been one of your happiest moments as a Spurs fan?
Stop. He wants to do combined 11. Stop
I'm
it.
gonna
probably witnessing the Champions League semi-final when we beat Ajax 3-2.
Good night,
good.
bro.
All right, cool. You know what? Great nights. Anyway, let's go. Let's do this combined 11. In goal. Oh, Nana. In goal. Oh, Nana. Yeah, I'm saying your guy can't even keep. Your guy really struggles.
Your guy also really struggles.
No, but my guy's keeping clean sheets, double saves in that. He's in good form. If you say you're looking at this season, he's in. Your guy you doesn't want to come forward for it. It's a bit crazy. Oh, Nana in goal. Have you
have to agree. I have to agree.
There you go. He started well. Okay, cool.
I think you can't really split them.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I've just done this on United.
All right, cool. No, you're not getting involved. You're not getting involved because we have to save it. All right. Mazraoui is playing. I'm so sorry. Have you got anyone else? Pedro Porro?
Pedro Porro clears Mazraoui. I'm sorry.
Pedro Porro versus Mazraoui. I don't know. You know, let's get.
Dallo Porro.
No, we like Mazraoui. Man United, we love Mazraoui a lot. Very comfortable on the ball. Good going forward. Again, he's keeping clean sheets as well.
Dallo.
Absolutely. Man United fans, Mazraoui over Dalot. That's what they're saying.
Okay.
Let's see what the people are saying as well.
I mean,
Mazraoui, I'm looking at the chat as well.
I'm not getting involved.
Don't get involved. What about you? What are you saying? You can fight back, bro. You can say what you want to, like, what you think.
I say probably Porro over Mazraoui. But I think we should move on to the center backs.
That's fine. We'll get back to it, but we'll see what the chat says as well. You lot let us know in the chat, and we'll do what the DR Sports community says as well. Like, we'll go if we can't agree. Yeah. Let's get centre backs. You know Romero's not going to play, right?
Romero, Van der Ven, no question, man. Get them both.
Romero, who? Don't blame Van der Ven. Handball Van der Ven. Are we serious? I would take, you know what I would like to do, yeah? I love Dillit, yeah? And we know what Lissandro is. Come on.
What is Lissandro, 5'3" in an attitude?
It doesn't matter. I don't care how tall he is.
5'3" in an attitude.
This is ridiculous, bro. You can't put you don't even like Romero yourself. Bro, talk to me.
I mean, he's got a point.
You don't even like Romero.
Yeah, but
you don't like him.
I'm not doing this 11.
I'm talking to you, bro.
I don't know. There's an argument that you can have Delict and Van der Ven. That will probably be the best partner.
I don't mind it. I don't mind a bit of speed, to be honest. So I like Delict Van der Ven.
On form, I wouldn't put Romero in.
He can't play. He's not playing.
I wouldn't put Romero in.
Even this, he knows deep down.
I think the overlooking of.
I put Delict Van der Ven.
Yeah, that's the best out of those two. And
then I'm gonna say
and
left.
Udogie on the left.
It's clear. Let's not
It's
even
Udogie.
fight it. Midfield. Let's go. Cobby plays.
I'll give you Cobby.
No, he's playing.
Plays, yeah.
He's playing. Madison's cool. Madison can work at the moment. Bruno Fernandes, I can't even fight for him right now. It's crazy.
Well, again, we just had this exact same thing.
Bruno, we can't fight for Bruno at the moment.
It depends what you're doing it on, because we did it not based on form.
That's not fair.
Yeah, I know. We went a bit rogue.
All right, cool. So I'm going to say, is Madison on good form?
Well, he scored at the weekend.
Bruno, against who?
Brentford. I'd argue if you're doing it on form, and this is something that we didn't just do on United View, Kulusevski for me has to be in that based on form. He's having a really good season, Kulusevski. So you could have, if you wanted, you could have Cobby, Kulu, or James Madison, whatever. You could also put Kulu on the wing.
I'm going to go Ugarte, Cobby, Madison.
You haven't seen Ugarte play more
I just
than
know
one
he's
game,
good.
bro.
I know he's good.
I don't think that's fair. You can't
do you know what I'm going to do? Kulusevski. I'm going to go Kulu. Hear this, actually. Kulu, Cobby. It's not really like defensive. Watch this. Xerxes in the 10.
Xerxes in the 10
Why
over
not?
Kulu or
Kulu
Why not?
clears Xerxes in the 10.
And not have Bruno.
Xerxes in the 10. Why not? He's actually a 9.5. He says.
Do you know what? It's rare.
Xerxes in the 10.
It's rare. I would say I would rather do this with Flex, but at least we had a real discussion.
Xerxes in the 10.
Wild.
Xerxes in the 10. Anyone?
Nah.
Ben?
Not one taker.
Xerxes in the 10.
Kulu in the 10.
So dark.
What are you
It's a
talking about,
dark
Xerxes?
day. Dark day. If you've got that.
No, I'm just taking the piss. I'm getting Ugarte
On
with Cobby.
The smallest
I'll
sample
give you
size
Cobby,
ever.
and then the other midfielders are Kulu and Matters, bro.
I think that's fair. You could look. You
That's
can argue
fair.
again. Like I said, it depends what you're doing this off. If you're doing it off historics, and obviously Bruno goes in there, you probably have Bruno, Cobby, and then you could interchange whoever you want, Madison or Kulu.
All right, I'm not gonna fight this one.
If you're doing it on form, Kulusevski probably has to be.
Kulu, Cobby, Madison at the moment. It is what it is.
If
Let's
it's
get to wide players. Ahmad's playing. Garnacho's playing. You haven't. Solanke, piss off. Xerxes, front three, United.
You've left Son out the middle, 2 assists at the weekend.
No, we're
Son
gonna
on the
leave him out.
left,
Garnacho's
Solanke
on
up top.
fire.
Put Son
Garnacho's
down
playing.
the middle.
Garnacho's playing.
Put Son
Son doesn't
down
play there,
Yes,
babes.
he does. Can
Plays
play
on the
down the
left. No, not for you lot.
Son can play down.
Not at the
middle.
moment.
Down the middle loads of times.
Not at the moment.
Literally plays down the middle.
You've got
loads of
Solanke and
times.
Richarlison, innit?
Son played down the middle. Oh, loads.
I
of
know
times.
he's done it,
Got
but
two
is he?
assists in-
How many
got
times
two
has he
assists
played down the middle this season?
To be fair, he was there quite a lot on the weekend. Got 2 assists
Don't
second
think
half.
so, babes.
Yeah, babe.
Garnacho's going to play on the left-hand side.
You can have him on the left. Put Son in the middle.
And Ahmad's
There's
gonna
not
play.
a chance that
Start up top,
Xerxes
then.
gets in over. Not a chance.
And Ahmad's
bro.
going to play.
You can have Ahmad and Garnacho, but it has to be Son in the middle.
No, I'd say Johnson starts over Ahmad.
Get rid of
Get
him.
rid of him. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. Listen.
Yeah, you know what? I can't even.
No, come
I
on.
can't even fight
Listen,
it.
again,
Son down the middle.
Son down the
Ahmad,
middle.
It's Ahmad and Garnacho.
You can have that. I'm not going to argue with you on that.
That's lovely. I like that.
Again, like we've done it, like this team that I wasn't getting involved in, which I've obviously got involved in.
Don't get involved. Don't say anything.
Okay.
No one
well,
knows.
Well, he was drowning. He was about to put Johnson in, bro.
I tried to put Xerxes in,
Come
so
on.
you could do shameless things.
Yeah, but I had to call you out. He wasn't calling you out.
Call it out. Listen, right now, yeah, someone's gonna. It's humble pie for the loser. Yeah, it's humble pie for the loser. Someone is gonna turn up here.
What's
really
your
sad.
Oh,
I'm going with my prediction is 2-1. 2-1 Man United. That's it. 2-1 United. It's gonna be. I think. I would love to score more though. I would love to put you lot to the sword, so then people start to respect us.
And
I want people to start to
what
respect
happens
us.
if Tottenham do a number on you? Let's just put that
I'm not coming
into
back
the
to
realm.
work.
Well, you will be.
I won't come to work.
Listen, there's a few things that I would want more right now
Yeah.
in this world. But for a Spurs win over Manchester United, so I can have you and Flex both hold him Monday, Tuesday. Oh my God.
No, 'cause I can't deal with you expressions. There's too much.
Bruh.
It's too much.
That'd be
Quickly, before we go
ridiculous.
though, so
Should
your
be
prediction,
so bad.
your prediction.
My prediction, and I said the same on United View and here. I believe it will. I believe in my heart it'll be a draw. Honestly, I do because I think there's not
We're
much between
beating
us. But I'm going to back Spurs and go for a Spurs win.
I don't think it's a draw.
I wouldn't be
We're gonna
surprised
beat
if
you.
it's a draw though.
We're gonna beat you. Lastly, before we get out of here, is it time to start worrying about Chelsea?
Yeah, do you know what? And I'll hold my hands up. I wrote them off. I thought there'd be an utter circus shambles, but it shows you what £1 billion can buy, and that is some quality and some depth.
I love how shameless you are.
So listen, I don't know. It's like we said, we're very early doors in the season, but I've been far more impressed with Chelsea than I have been previously. So they've got so much firepower, so much. But
Listen, I'm not gonna lie.
Context.
There's not
West Ham were terrible.
Mandem FC is looking serious. I ain't gonna lie to you.
They
For
look
fun,
good.
and you know, Cole Palmer. You see the goal that he scored there. Cole Palmer
And
is gonna continue doing that. And Nicholas Jackson
Nicholas Jackson.
is that. I know he's saying
We were nasty.
he's like, you know, he done the Michael Jackson celebrate. This guy is starting to. He's settling in. He's a problem. He will score a lot of goals.
But the way that West Ham defended, I don't think he realised how much time and space he'd have.
Yeah.
So
Hey, what's Nick? I think he should call Moyes again. West Ham fans.
Nicky.
Nikki.
No, you got to give him time. You got to give him time.
I know you were
Give
saying
him time.
maybe pick up the phone because only one man can save you, and that guy's
Moyes.
name is Moyes.
Give it Moyes.
Give it Moyes.
End it season.
You're a fool, the biggest fool in Manchester.
Biggest
Good
fool.
night.
Very sorry, by the way, guys. I think we're running out of time. So everyone that was in the green room, they're not going to get that moment in
And
the
I
sun.
proper wanted to talk to Chelsea fans because something's
I know,
happening,
but-
and I will support. If I let me be shameless right now.
Go on.
If I have to choose a team that I want to see win the league, yeah, it hurts because obviously we give them Sancho. I would back
Another assist for
Chelsea
the weekend.
than any of the other teams. I would back them over Arsenal. I'd back them over Liverpool. I'd back them over. I would back
Well, I
this
get that.
team.
I
I
get that.
need this. I would love it if they. I'd even get rid of the mud and say, "Go on, go on." Yes, Sancho winning the league after we gave them to you for a small price, a nominal fee of 20, a nominal fee.
Small price.
Yeah, but I can accept that.
Well, let's see.
Chelsea rise.
Let's see what happens.
I need you.
Liverpool or City, just rise. That's all
No,
it is
Chelsea.
for me. I
If
don't
it's
care.
not going to be us. Chelsea, if you feel that the billion is time to cook right now, yeah, rise.
Can I
please.
just end on a nice on a nice Spurs stat, because it's quite rare I ever have a nice Spurs stat.
Go on.
Average possession they've been first for. Again,
We
it's
ran
what
out
you
of
do
time.
with it.
We got to end the show.
Crosses first, passes into the penalty area first, shots on target
ran out of
first,
time.
touch in the final third first. If they can actually knit that all together, maybe we'll have a nice season ahead.
Yeah. If you could win trophies, you have something to put in the cabinet. Cool. Here we go. Sorry, that's rude.
I
All
think we
right,
need to
cool.
go. Come on.
Let's
this-
go.
let's
Let's
wrap
get
this
out
up.
of here. Hold on. Let me read. Oh, that's funny. Someone caught me. That's rude. Oh my goodness. You Salvation Army, Rick Ross, Morris Chestnut, Morris Chestnut. thickness Anel Cup way.
I love that. You ain't thickless no more, babe.
Did you get the result correct? Abby needs to Abby needs to show some grace. That's funny.
My middle name's Grace.
Salvation Army Rick Ross is crazy. Spurs, I don't even know. Twerking after 10 games last season. Abby clutching at straws after 5 games this season is iconic. Arsenal fans are the right to be proud of the start. Here we go.
So did Spurs last season.
Jay says, Abby's been getting paid last season from bets she made. Why not get some money from KG that Spurs will finish above Man United this season? I'm not betting anyone.
We're not betting.
Nishan says, bring up the hate Conte got at Spurs as point is dead. Nobody cares when you get a result, e.g., Mobar his season. I can't read that. That doesn't make sense.
Make it make sense, guys.
Mourinho buys last season as Chelsea Conte's first season. As I don't understand that, bro. I can't even. I'm struggle to read normally. Now he's doing shorthand. Do you understand what that means? Help me out.
Which one?
That last one near the end.
Clara Bitsy, KG.
No, not Clara Bitsy, the one before.
Bring up the hate Conte got at Spurs as a point is dead. So basically saying that Conte got hate, what I said, Conte getting hate at Spurs for playing that. Okay. Nobody cares when you get results, e.g. Mourinho bar his last season at Chelsea and Conte's first season at Spurs. Okay, it's all fine and I'm giving you the credit for it. It's working when it's working, but I just don't want to see Arsenal play like that.
Bare shorthand though. That's
literally like
he's taking a piss.
Yeah. Journalistic.
All right, cool. There you go. Clara Bitsy. KG putting his attackers in the combined 11, but he forgets his team has a goal difference of 0.
Press that. Press that button.
We've run out of time.
Boom.
We've run out of time.
Press it.
See you later.
Bottle job, honestly. Guys, we'll see you next week. Sorry to everyone who was waiting in the green room. And sorry I was late.